Guys, hello and welcome to the Liberia TV network. Today is July 17, 2024, and we are right here around the AMU University. So this blue building that you are seeing is the Monrovia College. So this is how the look of some part of Monrovia look like this morning. So this is the MC College. So just to let you know, we'll be providing updates for you guys. So current breaking news happening in Liberia. So keep following. I'm Princess Katie Copper coming to you live. So just to let you know, the House of Representatives has they have summoned the defense minister. They have summoned the security advisor to the president. They have also summoned the chief of staff of the AFL. They have summoned the presidential press secretary in relation to the chaotic incident that took place at the RRA when former president George Manuel Weah was returning to Liberia. We all understand and we all know what definitely happened. So the House has summoned them in order to provide details, information relating to such. So what actually led to, the deployment of the AFL, especially the AFL, at the RIA, where peaceful citizens were traveling. You also have citizens going to welcome the arrival of the former president. So the House said they want to actually get detailed information with relations to such. So with regards to that, there were some, rigmarole, there were some, serious discussion ongoing. So due to some issues, I think there's a communication that came from the chief of staff of the AFL, and the chief of staff said that he don't really know about how the AFL actually got deployed at RIA. He don't know what was the trend used, what actually led to such. So many citizens have been providing their own, assertion about how will such thing happen, AFL development occur, and then the chief of staff is not aware or don't in the known of such. So I think there are people are saying that it's just a political man, trick. The chief of staff want to protect his image because he's part of the army, but he knows about it. He knows well about it. But then let's wait and see if they will actually adhere to the call of the House of Representatives. So we are hoping to actually see them tomorrow at the Capitol building. We'll also bring you details regarding to such. So in another development, President Bokai has cut his salary 40%, has cut 40% of his salary, and said that he will definitely manage with the remaining one. But the 40% that have been cut will definitely go to the Liberian citizen. So he will operate within 60%. So these are just development coming up. So this news can be found on the Verita newspaper, the investigative newspaper. You also have the analyst, the news and newspaper, and a lot more. So there was this, social media post that I've been trading on various Facebook and other media, outlet, that Director Fagon, usually Fagon, issued a stem warning against insubordination. So he just wrote on his Facebook page, on his social media, creating that kind of alarm. So immediately when that write-up was done, there were a lot of, negative comments on his post that what is actually leading to such. Why should Honorable Falcon, do their posts? What is happening at the LBS? So this has raised a serious concern among citizens across the nation. But then, it is a way of life. He's the owner of the page. He has the page. He controls the page. So, but how be it, people are raising a lot of concern regarding to such situation. People are thinking about what happened to the LDA, and they are also like saying, "Oh, we hope that such should not occur to other governmental institution or entity." But then, it is a way of life. Let's wait and see. So, in today's development as well, the agriculture minister said the Bokai's administration has a plan to cut down importation of rice 70%. So if that happens, definitely going to be a boost for Liberia. If that happens, it's going to be a major boost for Liberia to stop the importation of rice 70%. So it means that Liberia going to start producing our own food in a moment from now. He said that for over the past decades we have been struggling in order to actually produce our own food stuff in Liberia, wherein we eat rice on a daily basis, but we are unable to actually produce rice. What is the cause? What is actually leading to such? So the government, the Bokai's government, saying that in order to settle said remedy, they're going to stop the importation of rice 70% and see how best they can actually focus on local investment in the country. So these are just things happening. So it means that 30% of importation will be done, and then the remaining 70 as well are going to be invested in Liberia. So these are just major training issues in our country. So there is this information currently on the Verita News online saying that government of Liberia slim up arm counting in Kingjor. So there was an incident that occurred in Kingjor, especially at Bea Mountain, where one of their workers, while operating, he was on duty. Unfortunately, his arm went into the machine, and today his arm has been cut off. But then there have been no information relating to what have been the action from the government of Liberia. So citizens are also raising concern with regards to such. So yesterday at the Capitol building, there were there were a lot of things that actually happened. So activist Macklin Renning, he had a placard in his hand yesterday saying that lawmakers should leave the issue of yellow machine and focus on something else. We all know activist Rennie Macklin. So Macklin, by then during the heat of the election, he was one of those guys who tore down the placard of President George Weah by then as president, saying that the halls of legislature or the ground of the Capitol building should not be used for any political activities and so on. But then his activism was absolutely resisted by members, especially the security of the Capitol building. And yesterday he took up another approach, saying that the Capitol building should not be used as a seat to actually have this kind of discussion on a usual basis, in saying that President Bokai is right to actually have yellow machine in the country. In fact, that will curtail the road issue that we are currently facing in Liberia. So if President Bokai does that, President Bokai is right because he is far-sighted and so on. But other people are also coming up with different assertions that maybe he is a partisan of the Bokai's administration. So that's one of the reasons why he is really chanting circus, but others are also supporting, saying that, oh yes, indeed, the cause is okay. His protest was a one-man protest. This happened across other countries. It also happened one time in the U.S. wherein a boy was standing, around the executive mansion in the U.S., protesting, and definitely, I think it was during Obama's administration, and he was definitely giving an audience. So this is also happening in Liberia. So guys, keep following. If you are following, I'm Francis KBD Cooper. This is how we intend to bring you today's breaking news. So in today's development as well, the CDC government is questioning it's raising some alarm over the activities at the U.S. embassy, especially they are, talking about the ambassador, saying that the current ambassador, Ambassador Catherine, is not doing the needful. In fact, doing the administration of Mr. McCarthy used to voice out, critical issue. He was one of those activists, advocates who really, pointed out, necessary things about the country. Despite by then they were in power, but then they are like saying, oh, it seems like, Madam Catherine is in good relationship, or Madam Catherine is a friend to the Bokai's administration, so they are feeling hesitant to actually provide this kind of checkmate. They don't want to checkmate the government. So these are just a session coming from the CDCCOP angle, and we all know the CDCCOP angle. There was an issue that occurred on 2 years ago, July 26th, wherein a few students from the University of Liberia were manhandled by them. So and today they are coming up saying that, oh, the current ambassador to Liberia is not really doing just. But then these are their view, and this is how they actually think or intend to do things. So just to let you know, from August 5th to the 9th, there will be a major investment conference in Liberia, wherein Honorable Joseph Bokai is going to be the guest speaker for that conference. So in one of his campaign messages, he talked about Liberia going to actually, focus more on investment. There's going to be a lot of investment coming to Liberia. I think based on that, it is one of the reasons why they are trying to host a conference in order to attract, investors. So by August 5th to the 9th, 2024, they said they're going to be here in Liberia at the ministerial complex. So there are going to be a lot of dignitaries coming in at that place. So there's an information that says Chief Justice breaks law. US 25.47K on DSA, US 8K on LTK to medical check for medical check in Turkey. So this information was brought in by the Verita newspaper. So that they are saying that the Chief Justice is not really proceeding well. In fact, ceremony is really huge. So there is a need for audit and a lot of things to be done. And also with regards to this issue that is occurring in Bapolo regarding this, illicit mining, and also you have Chinese nationals who are involved in mining. So the Verita online newspaper also says that there are high court government officials who are part of said activities. So there is a need for proper audit. The regime or the administration of Bokai should not just focus on something that are irrelevant, but they should focus on something that are visible and seen, like what is currently ongoing in Bapolo. So in today's development also, yesterday the Foreign Affairs Minister, Madam Sarah Bessedo Yanti, received a lot of international delegates, especially ambassadors from different countries. So yesterday they came with their credence. There are a lot of credence to the minister, and they said it is the protocol. So after their meeting with the minister, definitely they will be meeting with the President of the Republic of Liberia to also show them a lot of credence. But the first stage is to meet up with the Minister of Foreign Affairs. So guys, if you are following, I'm Francis K. Dikopo Commentary Live. We just hit the we just get on Broad Street, and we are making our way to the YMCA. So keep following the Liberia TV network as we bring the live coverage. So on this note, we want to say thank you. You can share, comment, and like our Facebook and YouTube page. So today we'll also be in the field to provide you details, breaking news with regards to Liberia and the war as well. Thank you so much.